US President Donald Trump has been taken to a military hospital less than 24 hours after testing positive for coronavirus. Meanwhile, his Democratic rival Joe Biden has tested negative. For more, Chief Foreign Correspondent Phil Williams joins us now from Washington outside the Walter Reed Hospital, which is where Donald Trump is. Phil, what's the latest on the president's condition?
Well, we saw him get on the helicopter and he walked onto the helicopter. He walked from the helicopter to a car that was then drove him to the hospital a short distance away. He looked pretty healthy. He didn't look in trouble. He didn't look in respiratory distress at all. As you can see that shot there, you'd almost say it looks like the normal Donald Trump, except, of course, he's wearing the mask. And we've been told he's been given some therapeutic drugs to try and stave off any possible reaction from the COVID virus. And that was administered by his doctor at the White House. But it was thought that it was probably prudent to have him here at Walter Reed, because if it did get more serious, if he is actually facing far more challenging results from that virus, then they have the facilities. They have the best doctors. Well, some people say the best amongst the best in the world here. This is a world-class hospital set up for military personnel, but also they have always a special wing or a special area for the president if a president ever needs it. So he's here for a few days. They'll actually set up a sort of a kind of an office for him, so that if he's well enough, he can actually work. But he gave a little sort of Twitter speech just before he left for the hospital.
I want to thank everybody for the tremendous support. I'm going to Walter Reed Hospital. I think I'm doing very well, but we're going to make sure that things work out. The First Lady is doing very well. So thank you very much. I appreciate it. I will never forget it. Thank you.
Meanwhile, Phil, Democratic nominee Joe Biden has tested negative.
Yes, he's had a couple of tests. He's made sure that he's been given thorough testing, because he's gone out again on the hustings to try and convince voters to vote for him. But he has, of course, it's seen as a political advantage. It may not be in the end, because there may be a wave of sympathy for the president and his position. Obviously, Joe Biden has drawn attention to the need to wear masks, and he reiterated that today. But he's also, as all the political leaders have done in this period, was quite sympathetic and offered this to the president and his wife.
Sending my prayers for the health and safety of the First Lady and President of the United States after they tested positive for COVID-19. My wife Jill and I prayed that they'll make a quick and full recovery. This is not a matter of politics. It's a bracing reminder to all of us that we have to take this virus seriously. It's not going away automatically.
And Phil, tell us about the reaction from the American public.
Well, it's been mixed. When he arrived here, there were supporters. People heard that he was on his way, and they had Trump supporters outside the hospital. I'm just outside the perimeter here, along with many, many people from the media from all over the world. As you can see, they're all lined up. They have attracted also some local people. It's more of a curiosity here that people come to see what's going on. It's a big event. This is a major moment for American people, people interested in the history. And of course, it raises so many questions about the election, about the health of their president, about the future of their nation. So it doesn't get much bigger than that. But for the moment, it does seem that the president is well, that he's not in any immediate danger. But as we know, say, for example, with Boris Johnson in England, that's how it started with him, and he ended up in ICU, and it was touch and go, as he described it. So this virus can take very nasty turn, and that's the reason why the president is here at Walter Reed at the moment.
Chief Foreign Correspondent Phil Williams in Washington, thank you.